Well, yeah, I mean, and think about this, that the same thing is happening in China. We just don't read about it in the West as much, right? Because, the newspaper articles that talk about this are in simplified Chinese. But the reality is, China is doing this as a nation. They're investing in this. They're investing more in energy infrastructure. China deployed 270 gigawatts of solar last year. The US has deployed 160 gigawatts in 70 years, right? So that's the level of investment that China is putting into next generation AI. They see AI very differently to the United States. In the US, we talk about AI in terms of companies like Anthropic and OpenAI and so forth. We talk about the commercial giants in AI, the corporations that are building semantic AI in these large language models. China sees it as core infrastructure, right? That's why their ports were the first ports in the world to be automated.
Sovereign.
Yeah. And you can see they're going to be, looking at healthcare next. They've got more autonomous vehicles on the road in China. I think they've got more autonomous vehicles on the road in China than all of the rest of the world's economies put together, including the United States. That's even with the success of Waymo and, Google's self-driving initiative and so forth. So, they are definitely doubling down on this. So we haven't seen that level of commitment from either the European Union governments or the US, and other Western governments as yet. But I think that's why China's going to emerge in the mid 2030s as the world's number one economy with the highest GDP, because what's required to compete with GDP in this next level is high levels of automation, at the core level, right, of society.